So it's my first time trying New Balance, and here is what I think. So my name is Karoline. I run up to 85 miles per week, and I'm a 246 marathon runner and coach. So because I run so much, I've definitely tried a fair share of shoes, and I'm going to give you my honest thoughts on the Fresh Foam 1080 version 14 from New Balance. So I have used these for over 50 miles, and I think we can start by just talking about how good they look. So I personally love how minimalistic they are. Black, unlike white, just get dirty, which I really appreciate. And I know you're not supposed to think about how they look, but let's be real, it definitely helps when you have a pair of shoes that just make you feel good. So as far as sizing, they're true to size. However, I personally found them a little bit too snug on the upper. So for example, the Hoka Skyflow, I prefer for a longer run just because your feet do expand as you're running for longer. So I thought this shoe is really good for an easier run below 60 minutes, but when I used it on my long run, I did feel it to be a little bit too tight. So the Fresh Foam is designed for maximum cushioning, which I can really tell, which is why I really like it for an easy run. For a tempo session or for a race itself, I definitely prefer having a carbon-plated shoe. So then I would use something like the Alpha Fly or the Zooms or the Saucony Endorphin Pros. So this is definitely an easy run shoe for me. But it is very durable, so I can already tell that it doesn't have really any wear and tear despite me having logged over 50 miles in them. So I think this is a great daily trainer especially for a marathon runner who is running a lot in them. So this shoe weighs around 9.3 ounces, which is about 264 grams, which I think it's obviously not a heavy shoe, but I could definitely tell the difference even between this and like something like the Hoka Mach 5. As a heel to toe drop, this has an 8mm drop, which offers a pretty standard height for most runners. So overall, whenever my athletes ask me to recommend shoes, I always say that I recommend them going into their local shoe store and getting their feet analyzed because our feet are so different and finding what shoe works for you. But as far as my recommendations, I personally have used this a lot for my easy run shoe. Any easy run at 60 minutes or below, I've found that this is just a very nice, comfortable shoe. I would not use it for my speed days or my threshold runs or a tempo session. Then I would use something that's carbon plated to simulate my race day. So let me know in the comments what you think of this shoe, and I'll see you in the next one.